Hello everyone, this is Pet Crochets. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to do the chainless foundation stitches. This just means that instead of doing a chain first and going back to do the stitches in the second row, the chainless foundation stitch is going to act as both the foundation stitch and the stitch that you're going to be using. Today we'll be covering the single crochet, half double crochet, and double crochet foundation stitches. Let's get started. We're going to start off with the single crochet stitch. I decided that I want to show you the conventional way of doing the single crochet stitch. So to do the single crochet, you're going to make a chain to your desired length and do one extra chain for the turning chain. Now we're going to go into the second chain from the hook and we're going to do a single crochet. To do a single crochet, you're going to put your hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2 loops on your hook. Again, pull up a loop, yarn over and go through 2 loops on your hook. Now you're just going to do this all the way down the chain. This is what I mean by the conventional way or the regular way of doing the single crochet stitch when you're starting off a project. So you do a chain first and then you go back and do the single crochet down the chain. Now we're going to start the chainless foundation stitch. To do the single crochet chainless foundation stitch, you're going to start off with a chain up of 2. You're going to put your hook back into the first chain, making sure to go through the front and the back loops like so. You're going to pull up a loop. Now you have 2 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through just that top loop. That will always be the foundation stitch. And then yarn over and pull through 2 loops on your hook for the single crochet. There's your first chainless single crochet foundation stitch. Let's do another. We're always going to be working in this crossed stitch in the back closest to the yarn. So put your hook in, making sure to go through both the front and the back loops. You're going to pull up a loop. Now you have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and go through that top loop, which will always be the foundation stitch, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops on your hook for a single crochet. And then you're going to keep repeating this. You want to make sure that you're always putting your hook and working into the back of the chain. This is going to be the side opposite of where your hook is coming out of and the stitch that is closest to the yarn. You'll notice that the stitch is crossed in the back, so you'll know where to put your hook in. You're going to now just keep making the single crochet foundation stitches to your desired length. Here I've made 5 stitches. Now we're going to move on to the conventional chained half double crochet stitch. You're going to start off with a chain to your desired length, and then add 2 extra chains, and this will be your turning chain and also count as the first half double crochet. You're going to yarn over, and into the 3rd chain from the hook, you're going to pull up a loop. Now you have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and go through all 3 loops on your hook for a half double crochet. Let's do another one. We're going to yarn over, go into the next stitch and pull up a loop. Yarn over and go through all 3 loops on your hook for a half double crochet. And now you're just going to half double crochet all the way down the chain. As you can see, like with the single crochet, you need to know how much length you're going to need prior to starting because you need to make the chain your desired length. Then the second row is going to be the stitch that you're going to be using. So here is the end of my half double crochet with the chain. Now let's start with the chainless half double crochet foundation stitch. We're going to start off with a chain up of 3. Now we're going to yarn over and put our hook back into that very first chain we made, making sure to go through both the front and the back loops like so. From here we're going to pull up a loop. Now you should have 3 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through that top loop only, which will always be the foundation stitch. Then yarn over and pull through 3 loops on your hook for the half double crochet. Here's our first stitch. Once again, we're always working in the back closest to the yarn into that cross stitch. So let's do another one. We're going to yarn over, put our hook into the front and the back loops of that stitch in the back. We're going to pull up a loop. We have 3 loops on our hook. Now we're going to yarn over and pull through the top loop, which is the foundation, and then yarn over and pull through 3 loops on a hook for the half double crochet. Now you're going to want to repeat this process until the chain is your desired length. I always like starting with the chainless foundation stitches because it allows me to have more control over how much length I need for my project. Here is what the final product should look like for the half double crochet chainless foundation stitch. Now we're going to start with our final stitch. We're going to be doing the double crochet with the chain. So you're going to make a chain to your desired length and then add 2 extra chains for your turning chain. Once again, this will also count as the first double crochet. Now we're going to yarn over and going through the 3rd chain from the hook, and we're going to pull up a loop. We have 3 loops on our hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through 2 loops on our hook, and then yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops on our hook for a double crochet. Let's do another one, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over and pull through 2 more for a double crochet. Now you're going to a double crochet all the way down the chain. I've made it to the end here, and that will finish my chain with the double crochet stitches in the 2nd row. Let's start with the chainless double crochet foundation stitch. We're going to start off with a chain up of 3. Now you're going to yarn over and go through that first chain you made, making sure to go through both the front and the back loops like so. Now you're going to pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and go through that top loop, which will always be the foundation stitch, yarn over and pull through 2 loops on your hook, and then yarn over and pull through 2 more loops on your hook for a double crochet. Again, we're always working in the back closest to the yarn. Let's do another one. We're going to put our hook into both the front and the back loops. We're going to pull up a loop. We have 3 loops on our hook. We're going to yarn over and go through that top loop only, which is the foundation, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 more for a double crochet. And then you're going to just keep repeating this process until it is your desired length. As you can see, doing these chainless foundation stitches also saves a lot of time because it consolidates the process and you don't have to do the chain first and then go back to do the stitches. So let's keep doing the double crochet chainless foundation stitch, and this is what it looks like at the end. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you guys learned something new and this was helpful for you. I'm always using the chainless foundation stitches for my tutorials, so I thought it would be nice to have a separate video showing it a little bit more clearly and showing the difference between the conventional way and this way. Check out my channel for many more free tutorials and patterns. If you like my content, please like, comment, and subscribe. I have many more videos on the way very soon, so don't miss those. As always, thank you for all the support and I'll see you in the next video. Bye everyone!